What's up, everybody? This is Stang Sangs, me and Jacob. We got our guest here, Caleb. We're going to do a live Q&A podcast for our first one, so hopefully this goes good. We should have some people join in.
What's up, Mason?
Here soon. We got Mason.
Back at it again, yes, sir. Okay, if we need to set this up. All right, we got some questions wrote down, but we got some of our own. But if y'all have any for us, just go ahead and send them. We'll answer them. Let's see. We'll do some of our questions first, and then hopefully by that time we can have some people come in and ask us some questions. But our guest Caleb, I'm gonna ask him a few questions first. Let's see out of my questions. I'm going to bring my computer closer because I can't read that far away. Okay.
Just came to chill with the homies. Heck yeah, Mason. Here we got one. What's the most expensive thing you got but don't even use?
That's a really good question.
Very good question.
You got anything?
Yeah, Bloopers over there in the corner I still ain't put on.
Yeah. How much were those?
Like $400.
$400?
Yeah.
What you got, Jacob?
Dude, honestly, I don't even know. I use everything that I buy for myself. Do you have anything? I don't even know. That's a good question, man.
That's a very good question.
I don't even know. That's a really good one.
I mean, I have some things like in my possession that I used to use that I never sold that might be worth quite a bit.
My shoes. I have a pair of shoes that I just want. I guess I used them.
True.
I have a pair of shoes that I spent like $300 on that I don't wear barely any, but I did wear them yesterday. Did I wear them yesterday?
What are they?
Jordans. They're pretty clean, but I just don't wear them. I just don't wear pants a lot. But I mean, once it gets wintertime, I'll start wearing them again. But I kind of bought them when it was starting to become summertime, and you won't catch me wearing pants in summertime. So I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Was that that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Rosie?
Okay, Caleb. What's the fastest car you've been in?
It's gonna either be Drake's old manual cammed Corvette, the C6. That thing was pretty fast.
That thing was bad.
Or
we all rode in that one.
I drove it, dude. That thing was crazy.
I know, I'm a little
either
jealous.
that or Jacob Myers'
BMW
335i. It's a big turbo.
Dude, that car is crazy.
How much horsepower is he?
I think pushing to the wheel is pushing 593. I might be wrong. I know it wasn't touching 6, but I mean all dynos are different. They're tuned in different.
What's the best clothes brand?
Best clothes brand? You go ahead because you love clothes. I mean I do too, but I'll let you go first. We'll go this way.
If we're talking like non-luxury but like really nice clothes, I'm feeling like Abercrombie and Fitch right now. It's fantastic.
You know the weird thing is I used to wear that when I was like, I'm not dissing.
No.
But I used to wear that when I was like in like middle school, but for some reason they had a comeback. But I mean I don't wear their stuff.
Yeah. It's making a comeback for sure.
Mine's local, boy. You catch me at Palmetto Moon. What about you, boy?
I'm not really into fashion or anything, as you can tell. But I really like Danny Duncan shirts.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I asked him this question. What's the fastest car you've been in?
It'd have to be my cousin's GT500. It's a 2010.
Yeah, that thing's fast.
It's quick. I couldn't keep the phone steady. I was sitting there trying to record, and he'd lay on it, and I just literally it busted my lip a little bit. I started bleeding because it had so much torque. It was unbelievable. I loved it though. I loved every second of it. My legs were a little shaky when I got out. It was nasty. It's definitely the fastest
That
car
car is
I've ever ridden in.
fast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Drake's or Jacobs.
Yeah.
I've drove both of them though. Like Jacobs,
Jacobs ain't nothing to play
they're
with.
two different feelings. Like
Drake's had instant power because it was just a cammed Corvette.
exactly. Drake's like it was crazy. And I mean, I guess that's why it felt faster. Now, if they would have lined them up, I don't know. I feel like
Jacobs is just like you get on it and you're like, oh, this is pretty quick, and then the boost kicks in.
yeah.
Like,
So I
holy
feel
crap.
like the boost would kick in up top and take over Drake's, but.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know. It'd be a good race. I wish he still had it, but he blew it up.
What's the best clone you have?
Cologne.
Oh, what's that shit called?
Oh, I got some.
Cologne.
I got some.
Cologne?
Like cologne, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said clone. Like clone. I was like, dude, he's sitting right beside me.
Yeah, that's true.
Cologne.
Yeah.
I had Buckle. It's just called Buckle Cologne. I don't really know the brand.
Yeah.
Well, brand Buckle, but I don't know the name.
Dolce and Gabbana light blue. That's like a basic one, but I cannot get enough of it.
I don't know what mine's called, but it's like in a little revolver thing. You know.
Yeah, I know
use.
what you're talking
I
about.
don't know what it's called. It just smells good though.
Whatever smells good, I guess.
What made you choose a Mustang?
You want to go? You want me to go?
You can go first.
Well, when I was in high school, I had an EcoBoost, and I before that I had a Titan truck, and I always wanted a Mustang. I thought they looked the best, and they had the best. I think the best power, and they just the sound. No other car can sound like them. But I got an EcoBoost, and then I was like, holy crap, I want a GT. So I actually blew the EcoBoost up. I tuned it, and I guess I don't know what. I guess that tuner wasn't good for it, but it had that turbo having some issues. Turbo blew, caused the motor to blow, and but that they call them Eco Booms for a reason.
Yeah, they don't.
So it blew on me at like 80,000 miles, and then I didn't owe a lot on it, so I just sold that car for. I sold the car for like I sold it for payoff.
Yeah.
Paid the rest of my loan off for the EcoBoost, so I owed nothing. And then I went out and I had good credit and everything, so I went out and got the Mustang that I have now. But the reason I chose a Mustang over all the other American muscle cars was because the sound, you can't beat them. I don't think. I mean, don't get me wrong, a cammed Corvette or a cammed Camaro, they sound good. I'm not hating, but I don't think you can beat a Mustang with Corsa Extremes on them.
For me, it really plays off of this crackhead over here. We used to work together, and I won't ever forget this. This is kind of the whole reason we started this page, but we were always talking about having a Mustang, like him having a black one and me having a white one. Clearly that's not the case now. I've got a blue and he's got his black. But before I had the blue one, I had a white 2013 5.0. It was just he'd always wanted a Mustang, or at least a GT, I should say, at the time, because he had the Eco Boom. But he really persuaded me into getting a Mustang. So I brought it up to him that I was looking at one, and everything lined up good. I went down and grabbed it, and it was like a dream come true. And kind of playing off of what he said, it was just, you hear a Coyote go down the road, man. There's nothing like it. To me, I've heard Corvettes, I've heard Camaros, I've heard Mopars. Like they all sound great. Don't get me wrong, they're all American, muscle, but for a Coyote, especially owning one, you can hear one down the road and know instantly, what it is. And heck, by now, I know me and Jacob can name off exhausts by just hearing it down the road.
I can name off my friends coming.
Yeah.
I'll be like telling them to come over and stuff.
Well,
we'll be having a party, and there will be, because I mean we have a bunch of friends that own Mustang.
Right.
And I can be like, oh, there's Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes Jason.
Yeah.
Here comes Joel.
I can hear Zarek now.
Yeah, Zarek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll ask Caleb that question.
Yeah, what made you choose?
What made you choose a Challenger?
Mopar.
I've just always really liked like classic muscle, and whenever I watched The Walking Dead, and I seen that scene where what's his name? He stole the one and led the zombies away with it. Anyways, I was like, that is a mean car right there. And so ever since then, I really like Challengers, and I had a Jeep. And it blew up.
We've had really good luck on blowing up cars.
And it was still in warranty, and it wasn't my fault. So I brought it back to the dealership, traded in for something of equal value, and that thing was sitting out front on the lot. And I was like, I want to test drive that. And I took a test drive, and I was like, yep, this is the one. And so I've got it, and I've loved it ever since. Got it when I was 16. Just put work into it, made it how I want. There's still a lot to do, but
looks good.
I just like classic muscle, and that's the only muscle that's left.
I will say.
Hey, you better watch your words.
Listen, a lot of people will disagree with me on this, but I'm telling you, like if I picture, the American flag and like all these other like foreign countries looking in and be like, what is America's like muscle car? It'd have a Dodge Challenger.
Well, because I will say this. I will say this because Dodge has kept like a chunkier body style.
Yeah.
When American Muscle was made, it was all chunky, and they kind of kept the body style.
Yeah.
Mustangs and Camaros have went more towards
like sport.
Favorite body style of Mustang? What would you say?
It's hard because like, okay, here's my answers. Stock for stock, the S550 all the way. Is going to be the best looking one in my opinion. But when you're talking about like,
is stop recording?
Yeah, the card's full on that camera. That's alright. That one's still rolling. Right.
When you're talking about fully modded out, like just sexy ass car, I think the S197, like the 2014 body style, those look so good.
Yeah, they look good. They look good, but I don't
like
think
those on a big meaty tire.
Oh
just cow hood and everything. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, you can't beat that.
Let's see.
I'd probably have to say S550. I'm biased, but to be fair, I've had S197 and S550. Either of us have had Foxes or anything like that. I could appreciate a good Fox though.
No, yeah, for sure. I'm thinking of getting a Dodge Trackhawk. Dude, that'd be bad.
Trackhawks are mean. We seen one in Florida.
Dude, this guy's a Dodge guy. He can tell you all about it.
We seen one in Florida. Drive by. We were out shopping or something.
Yeah, and they're mean.
Dude, it got on it down the road, and we turned our heads. We were expecting to see some kind of muscle car. We were like, "That's that Jeep right there."
Yeah.
and then we realized it was a Trackhawk, and I'm like, "Dude, you can't beat that. Having an SUV that sounds like that and can go that fast.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong."
Mustang 2 is the best looking. What do you mean?
Mustang 2, that's like the most hated body style ever.
What's he talking about, Mustang 2?
Well, they came out with a Mustang, and then they came out with a Mustang 2.
Oh, I know. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, it fell on its face bad. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna ask this question. All right, this one's gonna get heated because as soon as I let this word out of my mouth, Kay's gonna be like, "Prep surface." Okay, I'm gonna ask it. Dodge Demon 170 versus GT500 Code Red. Who wins and why? Okay, I'm gonna let you.
I don't even. What is a GT? You said of Code Red. What does it Code Red run? I don't know how fast it. I don't know much about it.
1300.
Well, it's got 1300 horsepower, but that don't. If it doesn't have it built,
it's a Predator motor, twin turbo.
Let me just Code Red. Quarter mile time.
Dodge Demon. You're saying Dodge Demon. Eloy's saying Dodge Demon. Ruby saying Code Red. For sure, Code Red. That Demon's not touching it.
No, 110%.
Says it also around 10.6.
Did you see the helicopter when it was dropping it down on the drag strip? It was saying, "Help me."
So it's saying around 9.
It was like that.
9-second quarter mile. That the 170 would smack it.
What's saying it random?
Shelby GT500. Oh, that's just the normal.
That's just a 500.
He's trying to cheat us. He's trying to cheat us.
He is trying to cheat us.
I'm going to say
Code
Red.
Information on it.
It's lighter. The Code Red's lighter. Okay. We'll talk about this then. How much is the 170 pushing?
I think it's like 1100.
Okay. How much does it weigh?
Like about, I don't know.
Code Red's
I don't know
lighter. I bet money on it.
It probably is.
So I'm saying Code Red's winning.
I'm going to say, and I'm biased, of course, but I'm going to say the 170 would probably give it a run for its money just because
Who's winning?
it's specifically built to go down the drag strip only. Like, it's street legal, but it's literally every component about it is made to go down the drag strip. Everything's new about the car, and they even went into, like, weight shifting and didn't do some things on that car that they did on previous cars because it would slow down the time for the shifting of the weight. So I'm going to say it would win because that's literally what it's purposely built for.
Okay, we got some people commenting about it. The Pimp Mobile pushes 500 horses over. Ryan, you're stupid, bro. No doubt the Code Red would whoop it around the track, but the 170 has drag technology.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's literally specifically built to do what it does.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just saying they haven't done it yet, but I'm ready for the day when they do it.
Yeah.
It'll be good. So what are we saying? Dodge Demon? I'm going to say Code Red.
I'm gonna
say Code Red on a drag pack, like a good drag pack.
I want to say Code Red just because it's twin turbo. If it's a quarter mile and an 8, I'd say Demon.
Yeah, they're not going to run that Demon in 8th.
I don't think.
I'm gonna say that stock for stock that the Demon would win, but if you did put some upgrades into the Code Red, just with it,
I'm just saying drag.
Specifically drag racing upgrades, you would probably beat it because you're right, it is lighter, and
Do you guys like the Ram TRX? Yeah, I love it.
TRX.
I would love to have a.
Truck.
I'd love to have a blacked out
That's
one.
my dream truck.
You can adjust the torque to help it launch better. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So it wouldn't spin like crazy when it left the line. Okay, so we got 2 Code Reds and 1 Dodge Demon 170. Okay.
What's your favorite feature on your Challenger?
I can go down the drag strip and beat a couple Mustangs.
I will post the clip of me beating him.
Hey,
don't.
I got 2 clips.
Matter of fact, yeah.
We're gonna cut the clip right now.
And then I just want to say that he got beat by a stick shift on. I was on my EcoBoost rims.
Hey, I beat you
on 235s.
On 235s.
And he got beat in a stick shift car, and I did not grip until 4th gear.
Listen, bro. All I gotta
just
say
so y'all know
is I beat you twice before.
Okay, here we go. You're talking about my EcoBoost.
Huh? On a 13-year-old car with less horsepower and weighs more.
The Demon would pull versus the Code Red. I'll run it. It is what it is.
But yeah, I like that I can go do that and then also drive comfortably and have like a ton of room. You know what I mean?
That is true.
That is. Yeah, you got a lot more room. I mean, for example, our YouTube video.
Well, they have room for extra like. You gotta have. I'm trying to think of the word. It completely left my mind. Fuck.
Anyways, they have a lot of room. That's how we got this couch in the back because we got stuck at Walmart.
I was gonna have a comeback on that. Damn.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Hey Jacob and Joel, what's up? Night.
What's up, man?
Okay. All right. So you said just the room and
he's gotta have extra room for life jackets.
Oh,
that took you that long?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was wanting to say lifeguard.
Mustang owners.
Just look past them. Okay, what's y'all's opinion on the Dark Horse?
On the Dark Horse?
Dark Horse Mustang.
I think they're cool. I mean, it's they've got a couple new things that we've never seen before, like the remote revving. That's pretty cool.
It's got the Tremec in it,
and that as well. They finally did away with that dog ass MT82.
No, they only did it in the Dark Horse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Of course.
See, I think they should have put it in the regular GTs.
Yeah, but it's cool, and I like, it's got a good horsepower number and everything, but it's nothing that we haven't seen before with other models, just doing like track upgrades,
Yeah.
But I mean, for what it is, it looks really good. It's really quick.
I think it's going to do good, honestly. I don't know how good because it's pushing 500 horses they're going to probably be MSRP on them. It's probably going to be above 60. I just think it's a little outrageous for them. Not saying that they won't sell good because they probably will because they're beautiful.
I'm pretty sure MSRP is $59.95.
Yeah, so 60. I love them. I want to get one, but I'm not going to because
I don't know if I could justify that because you could buy a GT for like
Well, not even that. I can go on
25,000.
Facebook Marketplace right now and find a GT350 Gen 2 for.
Well, you could just
65.
buy one for 25,000 and then put
Thank you for the gift.
20 grand in the motor and destroy that thing.
Yeah. Okay. This would be a good question for Caleb. Okay. Me and him drive manuals, and then he's the only auto. In your car, would you rather have a manual or auto? I know you got auto, but just you got to also think about you got to think about traffic, and then you got to think about
I got you.
Like here when you actually can use manual and not get pissed off.
My answer to this is I'd rather have 2 cars, 1 manual, 1 automatic.
No, I'm saying on your daily.
On my daily?
Yes, that you always have to drive.
I'd rather have automatic on my daily because it's just comfortable.
Not even just like the only car you have.
The only car I had?
Yeah, like you don't have another car, so you would prefer auto?
See, that's a hard question because I could take it in race. I'd rather have an automatic during a race just because I could have quicker shift times and stuff like that. But it's fun to drive manual, and I'd like to drive it around. But you're sacrificing that time. It just depends on what kind of how you want to be driving your car, really. So, that's a hard question. I don't know.
Well, I've had experience in going from a manual to an auto. So I had a 350Z that was manual, and then I went to a V6 auto Mustang, and I completely hated it. I did not like it at all. So I went back to a 350Z, a different 350Z manual, and then I went from that to another manual 5.0. So
Scott was about to send the Galaxy.
Always manual in my opinion, but I get the point of the comfortability. I get PO'd a lot, especially in a lot of traffic. I don't like burning my clutch out. I can't stand I'll park somewhere, especially going to Nashville. I park my car.
Yeah,
and I smell clutch. I'm not a bad driver. It's just it's constantly stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It'll burn it up bad.
I would prefer manual. I won't ever go back to automatic. I'm gonna be manual for a long time.
Yeah.
Traffic sucks. Don't get me wrong, but there's no other feeling like just being on back roads and being able to choose your own gears. In an auto, it's gonna in these newer cars, the autos, like for example, the 10-speed Mustangs. I know somebody with one, and it shifts up before even in auto, and you don't want or sport mode on paddle shifters. You'll be wanting it to redline, but you can't get it to redline because it shifts at $6,000, and it's got way more than $6,000. So I definitely prefer a manual. You get to choose, do whatever you want in it. And what's my least favorite thing about my car is this is pretty easy to tell. The MT82 thing. Okay, everybody talks real big crap about it, but I have had and I have gave my car hell.
Hey, easy now.
And it's
there's no right behind you. Knock on it.
Yeah, for real. I give my car hell. I like it. I don't have any extra mods done to my car, no boost or anything. So they're probably not good with that, but I like it right now. But my least favorite thing would definitely have to be definitely my interior. I wish I had a premium interior. I really do. I miss my EcoBoost had the premium interior, and I really do miss it. The only thing about the premium interior is in my EcoBoost, my cooled seats stopped working. I had to get that fixed, but I really do wish I still had my premium interior.
I would say the only thing that I really hate about my car is I'm gonna double up probably my front bumper. It's my favorite thing, and it's a love-hate relationship.
Bro, he can't even get into my driveway.
Yeah.
He has to hang out. He has to hang the front bumper out
in the middle of the road.
In the middle of the road.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for it to get hit. Honestly, he can claim insurance on it and get a stock bumper.
Yeah.
My least favorite thing's probably
Matthew, bro.
My least favorite thing's probably fucking Dodge key fobs. They suck dick.
Yeah.
My key fob worked for
first
4 or 5 months that I had the car, and then it just stopped working. And they're notorious for going out. Like, it's not even worth buying a new key fob. It's not even worth buying a new key fob because they're going to go out in another couple of months.
This is also Ford's key fobs.
Yeah. American Muscle, you need to get better with your key fobs.
Like, the whole back falls off. I've had an EcoBoost key and the GT key do this. They came out. They're both broken.
Yeah.
But they came out with a new one. Joe has it. They came out with that new chunky one. It's so much better. But the older ones suck too.
Yeah.
So I can agree with you on that one.
So my key fob, the main reason.
Actually stay together.
Yeah, my key fob, the main reason it sucks is it stays together perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with like that aspect of it, but the pressure plates for the buttons wear out really easily, and then when you're changing your battery, it wears out the prongs that connect to the battery on the back of them, and after like 2 battery changes, if you're not super careful, it doesn't get a good connection, so your key fob just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah, that's bullcrap.
So it's just annoying.
Where y'all from? We were from the good.
Tennessee.
Good old Tennessee.
Opinion on a Dodge Challenger. This is a question that me and Joe are going to answer.
Right.
Okay.
And you're just going to sit back and take the beating.
Yeah.
Okay, my opinion on a Dodge Challenger is they're boats. Why buy a Challenger to take on water when you can go buy like a nice boat? Like, what's the point in one, dude?
No, for real.
Okay. on a real note, I like Challengers. Don't get me wrong, but if you're wanting price, great. Like, you can get them for, I don't know, what are you?
Like a car like mine now with lower miles is like 15,000.
Yeah. So I mean, you can go. It's not the best thing because that's when you get 16-year-olds out here doing takeovers, and you mostly see them in Chargers. But I do like them. I give him hell for it, but
they're good budget.
I wouldn't own one because of it's. To me, if I'm gonna drive a V8 around, it's gonna hog gas. I'm wanting like definitely a Mustang. It's something flashy. I don't feel like a Challenger is like something like, if I see Joel's car, for example, driving down the road and Caleb driving down the road at the same time, I'm not going to be like, ooh, Challenger, which I'm going to be a little biased, but I just feel like even with you, if you saw a Challenger driving and then Joel's car, what's going to catch your eye more?
Just depends on what it has done.
Okay, yeah.
That is true.
I mean, I
if
guess.
it's got like
I just feel like
Arrow or something.
Yeah, like if it's modded, if it's a stock
Right.
Challenger and a modded Mustang, I'm going to obviously look at the Mustang first, but it just really depends on what it has done.
Okay, Challengers, love them. They're good cars. I just wouldn't own one just because I'm so in love with Mustangs.
For me, like the power to weight ratio is like, I mean, it's good. They pack a lot of torque for, you know, how much they weigh. It's just that's the whole boat rep. I feel like Caleb knows a crap ton more than us, but
Dude, I hear it every fucking day.
Plus, who wants to keep up with 2 different licenses? You know, you gotta, you know, your driver's and then, you know, your boat
license.
Boat license.
Well, if you're like born before 1974 or something, you ain't gotta do that.
But you weren't, so
Caleb's got a lifetime, so he doesn't have to worry about it.
Yeah,
but,
he paid a lot for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is nice though to get off work and just pull the rods out and go fishing.
We already answered that one when we first started. Let's go with, y'all got any questions for us? Where are we from? What part of Tennessee? We're from Middle Tennessee, a place called Mactown. No, I'm just kidding. McMinnville.
Mactown.
Little small town right outside of Nashville. Not right outside. It's like an hour. It's like an hour and a half, hour 15.
30, yeah.
How long have you been able to drive a manual?
Well, me and Jacob kind of at the same time because we're brothers, and when we were growing up, my grandpa, well, he still has the truck. He has an old Toyota truck, old Tacomas, basically, and it's manual, and like 12, 13.
Yeah,
I was 13 and he was 12, or I was 12 and he was 11, something like that.
He wanted us to learn young.
He wanted to teach us, so he took us out there and just let us drive it around, taught us how to drive it, and you know, basically a whole day, put us on hills and stuff, and that's where we learned how to do it.
And then, yeah. So what is that? That's almost
How long?
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a while.
Okay, Joel. Okay, about the drive manual though. Before you start,
I was about to say
we weren't like great. I mean, I got in my car when I went to buy my car. I practiced some more before he helped me, and then I went to my pause. So, but when I drove my car, I didn't stall it or anything. But I mean, I've known the logistics of a manual for that long. I've been great at it probably for a year, like really good, like can downshift perfectly now. Him,
I wouldn't say I'm great at it. I mean, and
he can take my car and it'd be fine. But
I've drove his car before. I mean, I can drive it, but I'm not going to be out here racing it like he is.
Yeah. Hey, whoa. All right, what about you?
Consistently, like I said, the past 2 cars I've had were manual, so I'd say combined probably a couple of years. That's the only car that I've ever driven on a day-to-day basis as a personal car. And then I drove a different car. It was my first manual. I drove that for probably 7 or 8 months, so I'd say consistently probably close to 3 years. But I've known the logistics of manuals, and I could probably hop in something and figure it out, and or at least fill the car, and might be rusty at it, but I feel like I could probably have done that 5 or 6, 7 years ago.
Caleb, what's your opinion on the car scene?
I don't know. It can be cool and it can be stupid. Like, for the most part, I'd say around where we live, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Most people are respectful.
Some people are respectful
Or
of
you
it.
get it every now and then you get a dumbass.
Yeah.
But for the most part, everybody's respectful when we have something in the community, some kind of car event or anything. Everybody shows up, they chill out, and we don't ever really get kicked out of anywhere. We're always respectful, ask the businesses if we can be there first and stuff like that. Now, I know in like bigger places they have problems with like takeovers and stuff, and I hate
the takeovers I don't agree with.
That just gives everybody such a bad rap.
The takeovers is a big no for Stangs.
Yeah, it just gives everybody a big bad rap.
Yeah.
It gives Dodge personally a bad rap.
Yeah, that's all you see, dude.
Of these
Kids hanging out, them getting
Chargers and stuff,
getting slapped around. Yes, you get sent flying. By a freaking Charger.
Yeah.
With the whole takeover scene, man, I get the adrenaline rush and I get the feeling of it, and
go do it on a closed course.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I get it. I promise. Like the fires and all that stuff. Like it's the feeling is probably nothing to compare to, but the whole logic behind it is completely utterly childish to me and idiotic.
Yeah.
It makes no sense. No reason to go out there and do that. Anybody's just doing it off of pure whim. I feel like, hey, let's just go do a bunch of burnouts in the middle of an intersection.
And there's plenty of like car events that go on where you can go sign up. If some of them are even free, and you can go out there, like the drag strip we go to.
Exactly. Like even for us, it doesn't matter if you're in a town of a couple thousand or a town like we're in. I think maybe we're a town of 15K.
Yeah.
It's small for but for us to go to the drag strip, we're talking probably close to an hour of a drive.
Yeah.
All right, and not to mention us getting our cars ready and everything like that. So it's a big thing, to go out and do that stuff. And I get that it's maybe a little less of a hassle to go out and do a bunch of crap anywhere you want, but not to mention keep other people safe. I can't stand that. You don't put other people in danger, by doing stupid crap, that even though you might be skilled or something like that. Like my parents always told me, and I'm sure y'all have probably heard it, everybody's heard it, it only takes one time.
Yeah.
And that's it, So we realize this is a hobby, and for us it's more of a lifestyle, but at the end of the day it's more of a hobby. It's not all there is to life, and I don't want everybody out there thinking that Stangs agrees with all that or anything like that. I just took a turn for really deep stuff. But
anyways, the car scene here, it's pretty good.
It's cool. But this coming Saturday on the 1st, if this video is out before then, I really hope it is. Cars and Coffee in Nashville is going to be happening. So if you see this video before the 1st and you're going to Cars and Coffee, we'll be there. So come by and hang out, chill, whatever. We can talk.
I'm probably going to have some, sorry to interrupt, I'm probably going to have some mics. So I've got them on order, some wireless mics. We might go up and do some stuff there at Cars and Coffee. So if you see us, come say hey. We might be even recording. Who knows?
Yeah, you might catch a.
We might have a
clip in a video or something.
Or we might go interview people, random people.
That's what we're thinking. Hopefully it'll go good. We've got banners actually on the way. We're really excited about that. I've got 4 people rolling deep in Cars and Coffee coming up, so I hope and pray that they come in before the 1st, because if they don't,
I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm gonna be so mad. Like,
it'll
be so bad.
So also we should have decals coming in.
Decals on the side window. Me and Jacob are just getting those. We've got a few other people that are getting them.
We got a few other people getting the banners.
Getting the banners.
We might do some more decals on the other people so they can rep it for us.
Our thing is we're gonna try these out first, see how they fit. This is just a first time ordering type of deal, so we're gonna try it out on ours first, and if everybody likes it, everybody enjoys it. I've already had a few people hit me up wanting them, and they fit great. Then there might be something we could, sell or produce or something like that, and hook you all up with some stuff.
We're trying to work on some shirts also.
Yeah.
We're trying to find a good. If y'all have any recommendations, also leave it in the comments. We're trying to find a good shirt place to make shirts. Me and him still working on designs. We need some stuff for the podcast. But yeah,
it'd be cool for everybody to wear like Staying Sayings hoodies or something, maybe a big huge banner in the back or something.
For sure.
Some wall decor, anything like that. So, do we have anything else in the comments?
How car meet, I guess you're asking about the car meet. Okay, hold up.
Yeah, so
don't say Camaro's better than the 5.0, sorry. Go ahead.
Nashville has their Cars and Coffee on the 1st, 1st of the month. Technically it's the first Saturday, but the first Saturday of the month happens to fall on the 1st. So on July 1st, that's when they're having their Cars and Coffee of the month, and that's where we will be. So
if you see us,
come say hey, stop by. Hopefully we'll have the banners on our cars. It'll all look cool, snazzy, whatever. So, we have anything else in the comments, or are we good?
How deep? And said how deep? How deep do you want it?
Oh, car
That's
meet?
the real question. Huh?
The car meet? Or are people rolling up?
Well, I don't know. It just say how deep with the emoji.
Oh, I don't know. Pretty deep.
I would be down if I didn't live in Indiana.
Oh, dang, man. Yeah. It's all good.
It's all good. We'll do it again.
Yeah.
If you ever are going to be down here near. But I think that's it for the podcast.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Hopefully our camera's been cutting out, so
we'll fix it though.
Yeah, we're going to cut it out and stuff, so yeah, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Guess that's it, everybody.
So let me do a wrap up for YouTube.
For the YouTube.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching. This was the first episode of the podcast series.
Staying Sayings podcast.
Staying Sayings podcast. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let us know what we should do next. Let us know a guest we should bring on next. And I wish.
Theo Vaughn, oh my word, I'd have him on here in a heartbeat. We've got banners coming in soon. We're creating shirts, so if y'all are interested in that, leave a comment down below. If y'all are from TikTok, that's where most of our following is, so leave a comment. Let us know you're from TikTok, and if you would ever be so kind, give us a like, maybe subscribe. That would be fantastic. So hope to see you all in the next video. Peace out.
Yeah, peace.